Hi, it's me, Linda, and I'm back here right now to talk to you a little bit about astrology. One of my absolutely favorite things to talk about. You know, I had a friend, and her name was Joni, and she was my best friend for 22 years. And she was an astrologer. And she made a believer out of me. She said, you know, Linda, you have a double eclipse in your 7th house of marriage. I said, what the hell does that mean, Joan? I didn't know what she was talking about. She goes, oh, well, lunar can take out and solar will bring in. She says, so it looks like you have a little change coming in 1989. And in 1989, I divorced the doctor November the 3rd and married the attorney December 23rd. That was what's called a double eclipse. I couldn't have even begin to believe that. And she told me 5 years before it happened. And then she said, you know, you're moving. And I said, no, I'm not moving. I'm on Balboa Island. I'm not going anywhere. You know, and she said, sorry, you're moving. You know, and 3 days later I got a notice in the mail saying you're on a month-to-month. You have 30 days to move out, you know. And then, you know, I'd had some things happen that was confusing to me. You know, I'd had a baby that died on Memorial Weekend. I was almost killed in an automobile accident on Memorial Weekend. My mother died on Memorial Weekend. And I said, you know, because she had made such a believer in me, I said, well, what the heck was going on? Well, it turned out I had two trigger points that were squaring my ascendant, and periodically that would hit, you know. And so I thought, well, if there's another force working, I want to know what the heck it's doing, you know. So with astrology, what I do is from my friend teaching me, what I do is, first of all, you know, I do a natal chart. And when I do that natal chart, that's your place and time of birth, your exact time. It has to be exact. It sets like a DNA off of your entire life. So certain things will happen at certain times. So we look at that, and we see who the good guys and the bad guys are and where they're placed in your chart. And then I do a bi-will, and that bi-will has your natal chart, and it has where the planets are going today, so we can see what's going on there. And then I do those eclipses that she told me how to predict from. So I use those 3 tools because I find them to be the most effective. You know, good day, bad day, I don't care about that. I want to know, when are the major changes coming? You know, when am I moving? When am I getting married? When am I getting divorced? In my case, that's quite often, you know. And, you know, what are my kids doing? What's going on? You know. And I've used, when life doesn't make sense. See, you know, the ruler of astrology is Aquarius, and I'm Aquarius. And Aquarius, their favorite word is you know. And I can handle anything as long as I know why. And when other things didn't make sense to me, I could look at a chart and see why something happened, or why I wasn't interested in something. And so it makes sense when life doesn't make sense. And it gives us an ability to see the light at the end of the tunnel, you know, because when people think that they're going to have a problem for the rest of their life, if I put their chart up in front of me, I can show them, oh, no, that's not going to be a problem for the rest of your life, because the stars don't stay in the same place. And they trigger emotions, they trigger feeling, and they trigger action in your life. And so anyway, that's just a little bit about the astrology, and we'll talk later because it's a huge subject. So I'll get into that.